Picture this. You're sitting in the backseat of your parents' car. Graduation is next week. And you're staring at the college acceptance letter you don't even like. Your dad is saying,
"This is a safe choice."
but your chest feels tight because all you can think about is the thing you actually want to do is sitting in the corner of your life like a dream you're slowly pushing away. And here's the part that hits hardest. You didn't choose this path. Fear chose it for you. In this video, I'm going to show you how to study what you love without ending up with a degree that everybody calls useless. If you're scared that you're going to graduate into a job that you hate, this video is for you. I'm John, and as a 17-year high school English teacher, I've helped so many students solve this problem. And I'm going to show you exactly 3 reasons why. Here's something that every high school graduate and every guidance counselor misses. You don't have to be the best, you just have to be rare. Here's what most students think. If I'm not the best at English or writing or design, I shouldn't pursue it. If your goal is to be an artist and make money only from art, then bad news, yeah, you probably have to be in the top 1%. But here's the catch. When you take your main passion, the thing that you love, and you surround it with 1 or 2 other complementary skills, you don't have to be world-class in any of them. Because here's the truth. The job market doesn't always reward the best. It rewards people who can mix skills in ways other people can't. And I call it the top 1% combo. Let's say you're into art. If you're only an artist, you might need to be in that top 1 to 3% to get noticed. But let's say you're a top 30% artist, but you also learn basic entrepreneur skills, how to price your work, how to market it, how to talk to clients. If you're in the top 30% of both of those, you're now combining these skills into the top 10% of people who know about art and apprenticeship. But add another skill like public speaking or branding or video editing. Suddenly, combining those 3 skills, you're in the top 1 to 2% of people who have that exact combo. And that's rare. That's where the opportunities live. Continuing this analogy one step further, have you ever wondered why some artists who aren't even that good make it? The top 1% combo is why. Let me hammer this home for you. You trying to be the best poet in your city probably doesn't pay, but being the poet who knows how to design a clean website and run a killer workshop for aspiring poets, that person is going to be booked for events and workshops every night of the week. Now, you might be thinking, but John, I don't want to turn my passion into a business. I just want to study what I love. Totally fair. And honestly, that's how most creative students feel. And that leads us to reason number 2, which is for most people, passion isn't enough. Picture this, you graduate with a degree, but the only jobs that are available are ones that you hate. That's the moment most people give up on the jobs they truly love and truly want to do. Not because it failed, but listen closely, because that passion, that love was never protected. Comment down below whether you feel like your major is useless, and now that you've seen parts of this video, do you think the 1% combo can make it into a dream job? I'd love to hear what you have to say. The school system pushes you into what's safe because it believes that what you really love, that you can't make money from it. And sadly, they're true because a passion without a strategy burns out. But a passion with that top 1% combo, that can carry you for years. That top 1% combo lets you study English, art, design, whatever you want, and still end up with a job, a brand, or a business that pays. Because here's the part that surprises students. It's the secret most people miss. You don't find your dream job, you build it. And in this next pillar, I'll show you an example of one of my students who actually did. Let me tell you a quick story. I had a student, Marcus, who absolutely loved the piano. He was an incredible musician, but he thought there was no way he could make a living on piano. So he did what I told him to do. He took his love for piano and built some business skills, which I assume he took business courses in high school, and later on added a 3rd skill, which was simple marketing. That was his top 1% combo. He started advertising and marketing his business in his local area, and his work blew up. He was the top piano teacher in his area. Here's the key insight. He didn't change his passion He changed his path. That's the goal. You don't just want to be good at something, you want to be able to use it in ways people find valuable. And guess what? Everything I've told you in this video are skills you can learn. So here's a mini identity boost. If Marcus could do it, and hundreds of other students can, you can too. So let's zoom out for a quick second and see how this new mindset reframes your identity. If you've ever thought, I really, really love this subject, but it's not going to get me anywhere, you're not wrong to be worried, but you are wrong if you think that you're stuck. Because you, like most students, probably won't get ahead by being the best at one thing. You'll get ahead by being rare, by being valuable to others. And the easiest way to be rare is to stack your skills with the top 1% combo, which protects your passion and probably teaches you the skills of making money from that passion. Because you don't need to be the best writer, the best poet, the best artist, but you do have to learn how to combine your passion with just one or two other high-value skills. And if you do that, suddenly you're not the student who picked the wrong major. You're the student who built their own path. And with that, you become a person who doesn't just survive the school system, you reshape it with what you learn. So don't ditch your degree, simply upgrade it. But before you can upgrade your major, you probably have to get through high school. I can guess you'll have one huge challenge standing in your way. One teacher, or maybe more, who are known as the toughest markers in the school. Then click on this video here where I'll teach you how to turn your biggest challenge, the toughest marker, into, surprise, the best class you'll have in high school. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care.